You don't really need the info. That falls into the category of, unless you're an uber nerd grognard just wanting to dig into the mechanics, functionally, you're never going to care. Higher number is better, for pluses, of course. Lower negatives are bad. That's all you need to know for your comparisons. Knowing that it's going to give you this certain micro percentage of an improvement in this certain stat is not going to affect your gameplay in any way, shape, or form. Unless you're trying to design your own game or something. Does this have multiple floors? I don't think this one has multiple floors. I don't think it has drain spouts I can climb either. Damn it. Although if it's single story, I could use my stepladder to get up there. Alright, let's ram something. Let's ram something. This is where I need the off-road, so I can kick up the speed, and we can actually get up to speed quickly. Alright, what do we got? We got a fat zombie. He'll be a pretty good test. Fat zombie at 28 miles per hour. Ooh, didn't die. Almost got him. A little faster. And I don't want to take out all the light posts. I'm not sure I can turn fast enough here. I'm definitely taking out that light post. Going real slow. And we still got it. Cool. One thing left is a crawling zombie. Alright, unfortunately, I need 5. I need 5 roller drums. I got all excited when I saw this. But we've only got 4 functional ones currently, and they're in pretty bad shape. I don't know what it takes to repair these things. It'd be better to find a non-wrecked one. Let's go look at what it takes to repair one of these things. Oh, did we, let's take a look. So, no damage. I think that was already damaged. Yeah, I don't think we took any damage. Was my mirror damaged? I think my mirror was not damaged, so I think my mirror actually still took some hits. Alright, good to know. Got my bat with me in case that crawling zombie comes for me. What I want to know is what's it take to repair one of these? It takes... Wow. Well, I mean, from this condition... Wow. I don't care about the energy. We would just use our arc welder, but yeah. Zounds. So for 5 of those, we're talking like 1,300 or so brazing or welding rods, brazing rods, welding wire, brazing rod type things, and 250 chunks of steel. Yeah, let's find one that's intact. Oh yeah, I was going to try the step ladder to get up on the side of the building here. See if we can get a good view. Go ahead and drop that. And wield my step ladder. There is no terrain above you that would support your weight, really. We don't have roofs for the motel. Do I need to be on a corner? Yeah. I think this is because there's no roof on this building. I thought they got roofs on everything. Are there stairs? I didn't think this one had stairs. The other one has stairs. I'll go look, but I didn't think so. Maybe it does. No stair there. Oh, there. Yeah, cool. So we got an upper floor on this side. That's why. Alright, that's all I needed. I just needed the map view. Oh! 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 It's a blue L! What do you think? What are the chances? What are the chances? The other issue is it's buried in the middle of a forest I can't get through without going through a city. So I'd either have to use the new RAM to pile drive my way through the city this side, or that's pretty much the choice. This is all city over here, I'm sure. Oh man, which is it going to be? Oh, plus, we got Triffids in the area, of course. All right, let's answer the question first. Is it the dreaded lab, or is it the mythical, long-looked-for science lab? Oh, it's a science lab! No! Damn it. They give me one, and then they make it challenging. Well... Yeah, there's no way we could... These forest trails have more trees than the forest spaces do. So, we're not driving the forest trail. And I don't want to be without my vehicle. I gotta have my vehicle while I'm there. So we gotta find a way to get in the vehicle there. I can't just trudge up there on foot. Plus, I'm not sure the range of the Triffids. It's not as much as fungal or ants, I don't think. But I think we're still possibly going to see Triffids in here, which could be a nightmare of its own. I'd rather approach from this side, if I can manage it somehow, than through here. The Triffids are going to be all up in this business. Burning that much forest would take quite a while. It'd take quite a while to get a path up there. Problem is, you have to stay in place while the fire burns within the reality bubble. So you can set as many trees on fire as you want within the range of your reality bubble, and then you have to sit and wait. Once they've then burned down, you advance and you set the next set of trees on fire. It's not like I can just march along setting fires and then sit up here or sit down here and wait for it all to burn out. I got to do a little bit at a time, move, a little bit at a time, move, a little bit at a time, move. So it's a little tougher and more time consuming than you might imagine. If it's a short gap like this I would manage. I would do something like this. But I could do this to get to here, but then the rest of this would be pretty nasty. We might take a look. If this looks manageable and we can get to this point, maybe. I'd have to see just how bad the trail is. Usually these trails are just horrible with trees. So, and if there's Triffids over here, there's no way I can do it anyway. So, we're going to go check this area over here first, no matter what. So we got to go scout, make sure of our options. I doubt there's another way in from the north. Nah. It's a very small possibility. It's clear down to here, and I could hook in this way, but that doesn't improve much. And it's not. It's funny. It's not. Look at that military base, almost in sight of the science lab. I almost missed it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get to it. And those Triffids worry me a lot. All right, let's guess, I mean, I could try to make the trip in. It really just comes down to how far the Triffids are expanded. There are definitely things in the forest that could kill me pretty quickly. A pack of any of the fast movers would probably be able to do it, regardless of my gear. I just wouldn't be able to kill them fast enough at range to drop them before they were on top of me. So I'm definitely afraid of long trips through forests with the evolution we've got. Yeah, let's continue traveling. Not seeing any ants. Oh, there they are. Oh, of course, it's acid ants. They're coming for me! Ooh, this is looking a little dicey. He actually got in between me and the ram. I got to adjust for the extra length on this ram. Extra length on the vehicle, that is. Oh my god. I have Triffids over here? That has got to be a different Triffid source. There's no way that Triffid is coming from this Triffid nest. There's no way. Otherwise, I would have seen some down here. God damn it. Oh, I see the spot, yeah. Well, that gives me a little bit of an idea of the range. Gives me some hope that this won't be overrun. That's still pretty close. Let's see. So, similar problem. I can get to here, but I won't likely be able to easily cross this. And that just gets me to here. I'd still have to make it through a bunch of city street nonsense. Alright, let's go a little further. I really wish this trail wasn't right here. I mean, this is a trail crossing my path here, and it's just... The tree density is just terrible compared to even standard forest tiles I can usually find a way through. We'll keep going up. It looks like I'll have a spot where I can turn around. Not much of one. Ooh, airdrop. Can we get to it before they come after me? No, prying the crate's going to take too long. Once again, we're spoiled on an airdrop. Oh crap. That might be a spot I can get through right there. We got one tree. But like I said, that gets me to here. I'd have a fairly short push through, I think, to get through it. I like that a lot better than I like what's going to happen over here. I got too many bends. I got heavy concentration of the Triffids too close. We've got... I think if I go here, I can zip right through like that without taking any trees out. It'll be a little close. Otherwise, up here, I've got that tree. I don't want to hit that. I guess if the Triffids aren't right behind me, I can go over and eliminate that. Yep, that'd be 2 trees. Let's try down here first. I guess just diagonally right through there. Take out a couple of bushes. That'll work. Now it's kind of lucky. Alright, so that gets me to here. I can hit that intersection and then straight shot to the west. So we'd have to cover 3 blocks of street. Zombie-infested street. Hey, we got the RV finally. Wonder if I can get up on the roof of this building. Okay, that's what we're dealing with. Pretty much just what I said. 3 blocks straight away. I just got the one angle right here to correct for or adjust for, and then it's straight through. If it's just standard zombies on the street, we can pile drive through them without too much difficulty with our RAM setup. It's wrecks, it's cars, and turns that I would have to make to avoid them that would worry me. Another option is to get some fires set to try to burn off some of the local zombie population. I worry about moving up here and trying to take a look because I'll pull zombies from the area to clutter up this section, which I don't want. Well, I guess I've got enough maneuvering room. I could pull some down and then just try to smush them over and over again with the ram to clear out a little bit of a gap. I really need to know. I need to know what I'm dealing with, vehicle-wise. A bit. I have no faith that I'm pretty sure this just closes in like that. I have no faith that I would get down to that. I just don't want to deal with the Triffids. I think this is still a better option. And it's not the zombos I'm worried about. It's the vehicles. I could have an 18-wheeler jackknifed right across the middle of the road I'm trying to get through. Oh, well that helps out. I have a dumping ground. Although I don't want to dump them, I want to run them over. Alright, let's do some practice. Hey, you guys. Yeah, all you guys. Follow me this way. We need to practice and figure out how well this ram works. Oh, Dissolute Devourer in the group. Ooh. Ouch. I'm a little worried about trying to hit him at speed. There comes a door opener. There's a door opener. He's the only one in the crowd yet, right? He won't jump into the pit. That's right. I could enter here and get the straightaway. More bad guys up there. Let's try to get their attention too. Whoa, big old pile. That's a few more. See, that's the problem. Like I said, I was thinking maybe I could do the straightaway here, but that would be a little rough with this vehicle configuration right here. I think if I lined it up perfectly, No, still wouldn't make it. We're, what, 5 wide? Yeah, we're 5 wide, so I wouldn't make it through that spot. That's what I'm worried is going to be along that road I have to take. I'm going to have to 50 cal these, door openers. Alright, let's get some distance and do our first drive-through. I don't want... I need to make sure I have a turning path. I kind of like them to come a little further south before I go after them. Might be out of the reality bubble now. Let's try 30 miles an hour first. $32. Well, we're busting stuff, so it's not working perfectly. And they're bouncing at 27. What do we break? Probably the mirrors. Yeah, the mirrors are getting smushed. That mirror's gone. So, the glass items, the headlights, the mirrors, those are taking some hits. We're not taking any... Oh, one of the rams took damage. Yeah, this is going to be expensive to repair. I don't know that it's going to be good enough. I don't think it's going to do what I was hoping it was going to do. If I already took that much damage and only managed to kill 4 or 5 of them. Does not bode well. Not hit the entire group. Also hitting a few of them from the side. I might get a teleporter inside the vehicle here pretty soon. So the mirrors are gone. Whoop! Let's not hit the dissolute right now. We're making a lot of noise, too. No goggles. Still only the 1 damage to the ram. Little bit of frame damage. Yeah, it's just the headlights and the windshield. It's the glass items. Which is pretty much what I expected. Mirrors, no problem. The headlights, not really a problem. Windshield, bit of a problem. I can replace it with standard, but... I love it when they just bounce off the bumpers. Always amusing when they do that. Let's take on this headless horror. A bit problematic. Keep getting caught in between. I'm a little worried about that. All right, the big guy. He bounces. The other big guy. I think these big ones I'm going to just drop into the pit if I can manage it. I don't need them running around out here. I need to make sure I rest before we try this run because I can't be extremely weary if I have to bail or something. So, what do we got left? Just a couple of them? Now the dogs show up. That pit is a little bit inconveniently located. I think I'd need to try to pull them... I need to pull them north and then zip around to like this position so then they try to track over into the pit. Not sure I can manage that. Now with more stuff continuously streaming into the area. Hey there, Wrecked Humvee. I never did get my other turret. Wait, I think I did get my other turret mount. Did I get it installed? I forget. Oh, I had the launchers problem. That's right. We got stuck at launchers too. I got to do some hand launching, and I didn't have a launcher to practice with. Or grenades. So, yeah, we're stuck on that part. Now the brute shows up. I missed my mirrors. Come on, guys, group up. I'm trying to go in circles to give you the opportunity We get into a nice tight grouping. More and more just keeps coming into the area because of all the banging. Still trying to avoid hitting the dissolutes. Just missed him. Alright, it's getting any clearer? Is the vehicle wrecked yet? How we doing? Wonder what did that 1 point of damage. I've hit pretty tough things at higher speeds, and we haven't seen another one bleed through. The front's still looking in pretty good shape. It's just the mirrors and the lights. And the windshield, of course. All the glass stuff. Otherwise, we're still looking pretty good. So it is working, but the double hit points, I think, is really pushing it over into the less efficient because of just the sheer hit point values. So it's making it a lot slower. Hey guys. I'm very, very grateful for the speed, though. This 60% off-road is also the only thing that's making this possible. If I was still down at 20%, this would be a lot slower and a lot harder because I couldn't get up to speed nearly as fast after making these turns. Gee, are they all dead down here? Except for the big guy? Alright, let's try a really high-speed hit on that guy. $52. If I can get up to that speed before we get to him. 36, 39, 41, 43. We've got a couple of bumps. We can't really tell. Damn it. I don't want to turn into him because I don't want to end up with the vehicle in that pit. Yeah, the bumping off the bumper and then they're getting back to heel is not good. Hey now, slow down. Can't quite make the arrangement to get these guys into the pit. I can get the one into the pit. Ah, here comes the next group. Damn it. Into the pit with you, Dissolute. Oh, he's too smart. He doesn't go in the pit. He's not doing it. There's no way I'm pushing him into the pit with the spikes. That's way too dangerous. Yet another group. Big dog. Big doggy. I was hoping to get that dog into the pit. Well, what am I going to do with these two guys? I don't know what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to have to 50 cal them. Just risk the additional noise. Oh yeah. We must have damaged him pretty good. Problem, of course, is that all these things are going to stand back up if I don't get out and pulp them. More and more and more. We can't hear the squishing now because I'm deaf from the 50. So many zombies in these towns. So many. Just trying to keep my eyes out for a feral that might be able to open the door and hop in. We probably hit a bunch of zombie dogs by now. We're running over tons of stuff and just grinding them up in our 32-inch armored wheels. Alright, I think I mostly got the next group taken care of. Another dissolute. Damn it! Enough with the dissolutes! I went right between the two. I'd like to pulp all this stuff to keep it as a safe spot, just in case I need to retreat to it again. I don't want to come back and have 100 zombies pop back up. Alright, let's bring these guys back to the middle. Get a little bit of distance from the town so the noise doesn't travel as far. And I'll 50 that dissolute. Where'd you go? Come on. Well, now we have a little bit of damage across the board. 1 tick of damage, which is actually going to take a lot of repair material. It cleared out a fair amount of stuff, but it took a while. I don't think I'm going to have much luck using this method in the military base. That military base clear is going to suck. If they're all armored in it, they're going to have so many hit points and so much protection. I don't think this method's going to do what I was hoping. Roller drums would vastly increase the weight of the vehicle, which is going to have a negative effect on our off-road. A fair amount of negative. That's right, yeah, can't repair mill comp. I'd have to keep stockpiling the armor and replacing them. Huh. Do we run around pulping everything? Part of my worry is that I get into the lab, but I have to spend so much time there clearing it that when I come out again, we have this field just totally inundated with enemies that have risen. So let's take a little bit of time, get all this stuff. Whoops. Of course. Hey, you. I don't ever want to be very far from my vehicle. Let's finish up this way first. Hopefully we increased our kill count a bit. We did. We still don't get a point. Wow. Alright. That distance between... We had an acid? Apparently. Hey guys, the distance between the second and third point seems fairly substantial. Now we got stuff coming down from the other direction because of the gunfire. Reload. Alright, come on. Alright, I think this side is mostly done. I'm not going to worry. I guess I might as well while I'm here. I think we've hopefully attracted most all of the local zombies to come and play. Nope, not quite. Here comes some more. And when I shoot the first, the others will start showing up. How many? These are no problem. And I wish I had these bullets when I get over to the military base. Ooh. Oh, hunter. I thought that was a predator. Come on now. Die already. Whoops! Ah, scrap. I forgot about that possibility. We're gonna get tagged. I don't think I'll get enough aiming in. It's gonna hit me. Got one of them. And he's gonna be outbound too quick. Oh, we got a lucky shot. We were only at like a 30% on that one. Alright, I don't see any more exclamation points. Oh, one down there. That should take care of it. Anything else that might stand up will be fairly incidental. Yes, I should at least glance through this. Sig Pro, baseball bat, USB drive, lots of smartphones, candy and snacks, a lot of candy and snacks. Sleeping pills. Take me to the sleeping pills. Fast-acting sedatives. Take me to those. They have a bag with 2 hidden items. No. No goggles. Alright. Yeah, that took a little more effort than I was hoping it would. Also hoping we've cleared at least out to here to shorten that jaunt we have to do there. It'd be good to get the vehicle up there to that corner and see as far down the street as I can. Let's do that before we take the time to pull back. Actually, I should rest first. I might want to just charge straight ahead. Let's make sure we get a good sleep first. Alright, I'm not going to bother to repair the mirrors or anything like that, because we're probably just going to break them again on our push through. Hopefully we can make it. This will be a lot of effort if not. Yeah, 366. I forget exactly where we were. 2 something, I think. Yeah, theoretically. It'll depend on what I see when I get to this point. When I see down this way, whether I push straight ahead or if it looks clear up here, I can jaunt and then take this back road down. So we got a couple of options at least. Two options. That's a pretty good possibility. I think we'll make it. All right, let's have a drink. That was some thirsty work. Oh, let's have a lemon pepper tuna, lobster seafood, and a yogurt. And, oh, just some random things I have quantity 1 of. Overweight and feeling great. Moderately weary. No wounds to take care of. Not going to worry about the vehicle. How we doing on fuel? Still fine. Let's unload. I don't have the other belts out. Why are they not listing? Because they're in front? Probably because they're in front. There they are. Nah, I'll stick with the 23. I shouldn't have to kill more than 10 things on our way through that short little area. Alright, it's 1400. I'm going to read till dark. Hopefully we don't go dead tired. We'll read or practice till dark. We'll sleep the night away, and then we'll make the push through in the morning. And hopefully no Triffids show up while I'm sleeping. Alright, back to electronics. We pushed our practical up. We're up to 3, 4 on theoretical. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that up. Turn on the stereo. Focus is so bad. Let's read a sci-fi novel. $15, $20, and $10, and $10. And we should set something on fire. Morale improvement device. Alright, pretty good timing. Oh, we didn't quite make it. Didn't quite make it, I don't think. 97%. That's fine. I gotta reload the SIG too. Activate survivor's map. My towel's all nasty. Oops, forgot the stereo. Go to sleep. Uh-oh. We just lost the tired status right then. Ooh, we were pretty close to dead tired, I think. Feel like a rubber ball. Whatever hits you, you'll just bounce back. Still overweight and feeling great. Alright, no negative effects. Cool.